menial tasks like switch on the coffee maker and shit. And I like that. There's apparently a huge storm going outside. Ah, but we did get a page, so
It's
let's
true
check
what
out
they
both
say
of these.
about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
And the second one.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, that's a happy ending to an otherwise dark manuscript. Ah, but yes, coffee. Coffee is great. Can we go outside? Nope. Oh, let's put on some coffee then to wake us up. Turn on.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
They've got a nice place.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my
Slap.
dear.
Oh, really?
You're just asking to be
you
slapped.
seemed to think so last night.
On the butt, I mean, not on the face. That would be rude and violent and not good at all. But on the butts. Slap on the butts.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
I'm right
Honey,
here.
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
I'll point it in your eyes. How's that?
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
I'll have
Don't
some
worry.
light.
We'll just break out the candles.
Candles.
I know, it's stupid.
And a
It's
cutscene.
just- Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Damn! No, not back to the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
A big fucking fish.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Sure,
you a fishing
thanks.
man, Mr. Wake?
No.
Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll just leave you to your fish talk and move on. Find the sheriff. Can we look around a bit? I kind of like this reed.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
Have you seen this man? Disappeared. Identifying features. Knack for winning contests. Really? There's someone else there as well. A bunch of guys on a camping trip overdue haven't been in contact. If you have seen them, or whereabouts, please call. And that's about it. Wait a minute. What is that last thing? Oh, whatever. That's the sheriff. Is there anything over here? Nope. Talk to Sarah. We will talk to her in a little bit. Can I go in here? No, that's locked.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff
Shush.
is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yes, I know. But I want to go steal stuff. Like this. Something blinking.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
I love the fact that I could just walk in here and push buttons and hear all
The
that
sheriff wants to see you in
talking.
her office, Mr. Wake.
Yes, I know. How many times are you going to say that? I heard you the first time.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk.
She knew
The
it was
battery
me
dead.
before she
It's
even looked at
charged
me.
now.
Oh, cell phone. Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's
Mr.
a
Wake,
spot
can I
called
help you
Lover's
with
Peak.
anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller.
Aw.
Alice's life was at stake. I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Where is the cell corridor? Oh, it's over there. Alright. I was trying to walk out of there, but that would have been too cool.
Hey, can you turn the
Oh.
lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. Hey, you, can you help me?
Let's see, the lights.
Turn the lights on.
Of course.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna turn the lights on after everything
here.
I've been through. Dark presence in the
In
diner.
spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, The writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
But yeah, of course I'm gonna turn the lights back on. I know how scary the dark
The early
can be.
morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
I will, I'll just pick that up. Put that on as well. Yep, gotta be on this side. Come on.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and...
On the left. It's over there. There is a... Oh, there it is. Gotta kick this down. Do a Chuck Norris front kick or something. Another page. Wake at Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
She's gone.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Pick that shit up.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
What? The sheriff could have just walked to the window and see me there. She would have been like, what the fuck is doing? Hey, are you good?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a wild guess here and say that during the... Oh, actually the TV broke. During the week...
I just
Ah,
wanted
shit.
to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Boom!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
But yeah, I was gonna say that,
I had to talk to
come
someone.
on.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wade!
Oh shit, it's him again?
Barry, you found
Her?
him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Ew.
Who's Max?
I don't know, is it
What
one
an
of the...
airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing
One of the
at
old guys?
everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Thermos, no, none of them. Oh, I can't go in there. Can't go in there. Alright.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high?
No, I'm not. And where's all the women here? This is an outrage.
Have you been drinking?
No.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Just wait here and shut up. That is Max. Excuse me, Rusty, of course, but that's probably going to be it for this time. I'm getting tired and need to sleep.
I'd come here to rent a cabin, where I could wait till midnight.
Yes, yes. Just checking if there's anything other to pick up. But yeah, I was going to say that the week that he doesn't remember is probably when he was writing the book. That's my wild guess, but that's going to be the first recording session of Alan Wake, also known as Anal Cave. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. I've certainly enjoyed playing. So good so far. Very, very enticing, very interesting. Love the setting, and the story's been nice. Of course, I haven't played for more than an hour, but probably going to do more of this tomorrow. And then continue on with other games, but hopefully enjoyed watching. This has been Let's Play Alan Wake. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time.